So when you open a WeChat app, you will see initially your chat. So this is the English version, so it should be a little bit easier for you to understand, but of course all Chinese consumers will be using the Chinese version. Much like in WhatsApp, you have your contacts laid out. The ones with a red dot are obviously notifications. Subscription accounts, these are accounts that you sign up to, which are generally brands or organizations. So you can see there Manchester Business School, Shanghai Expat, Elevator, which is a nightclub, Diamond Star, which is a brand that we sell on the store, Dior, China Daily newspaper. So there's lots and lots of different brands and official subscription accounts that you can sign up to. But Chinese people most commonly use WeChat to communicate with their friends. So as you can see, I've got a long list of chats with all of my contacts and my friends. And then we go to the next section, of course, is just the contacts there. So we can scroll through, very easy to use, again, much like WhatsApp. As you can see, I've built up quite a big book of contacts during my time in China. But once you click on a conversation, it's quite easy to just click through, and you can see the options you have. So you can send pictures, a site, red packet, which we'll talk about later, is similar to transfer, video call, contact card. You can even send your location. And then, of course, there's a number of smileys you can send, and then this function here, which is a talk function, so you can send your voice. All right. Fantastic. So let's move on. So we've looked at contacts, we've looked at chat. Discover. This is more of the social media element that we would sort of associate with Instagram or Facebook or Twitter. So here we can share information. So with it being close to Christmas, we'll probably see some, there's a Christmas related post. Again, more Christmas related posts because of course Christmas is growing in popularity in China. Okay, from there, we've got a few other options which we can use. So games, find people nearby. We can also scan QR code, but we'll come back to that later. And then the final section is me, and I think this is where probably the most exciting innovations are happening within WeChat. So as you can see, there's myself, my contact. We can look at my posts, so the things that I've talked about, so any trips or things that I've wanted to share with other people. Favorites, so the things that I've flagged as things that I like. So House of Cards is on there. A few different things that I've wanted to keep. And then the next section, wallet. Now this is the really interesting part of WeChat, and probably what we would describe as the front runner in terms of linking social media and financial innovation. And the reason because of that is if you look on WeChat, you can actually see, if you click on cards, a bank account. So my ICBC, which is China Construction Bank, my ICBC bank account has been linked to my WeChat account. Now that means that using certain functionalities within WeChat, I can now pay for things using that bank account. So when I pay for something with my WeChat, it simply takes the money from that bank account and then funnels it through my WeChat account to whoever's receiving the funds. So if we look on the wallet, you can see at the top left there's a bit that says quick pay. So if I click on that, what it will do is it will generate a unique barcode which is unique to myself and that particular time. And if I go into a retailer, as long as I've got an internet connection, they can scan this, enter an amount, and then I can verify the amount and enter my PIN code, and that will mean that I can pay in store with the WeChat app. If we then go back, we can look at my balance. So obviously there's not an awful lot of money right there, but you can actually also withdraw money. So if somebody sends you money, you can withdraw and enter an amount, and that money will be withdrawn to your bank account with a 0.1% fee. So for on £100 you will be charged 10p to withdraw that to your bank account, so not very much. And then we've got a few other options. So transfer, which is where you can transfer money. One of my good friends, Ollie, let's say it's his birthday and I'm feeling generous, so I'll transfer him 0.1 RMB, so not very much money at all. All I have to do there is my number, and it's gone. And then looking back, we've got mobile top-ups, so you can top up your phone, manage your wealth, stock portfolio, QQ Coins, which is another social media chat website. Utilities, you can pay utility bills. Public services, book a hospital appointments. Card repay, Red Packet, Tencent Charity, they're all things that Chinese consumers are using. And then powered by third-party operators. So these are partners of WeChat who have built functionality within the WeChat wallet. So I can order a taxi, which is the same, which is provided by Didi Chuxing, which is more or less the same as Uber in China. And they've actually just bought out Uber's Chinese arm. Rail and flights, of course, booking flights, trains, hotels, food delivery, so the equivalent of Deliveroo or Uber Eats here in the UK, you can also order through WeChat. Home services, I could probably order a cleaner or a plumber. Women's style will be clothing, things like that. Specials will be special offers, movie tickets, and group buy would be buying with other people. So as you can see, there's huge functionality within this WeChat app and specifically within the WeChat wallet, which means that Chinese users are spending an awful amount of time not just communicating with their friends, but buying and spending money through this because it's so easy. And I think the rough numbers are about 350 million people in China have this functionality and are using it on a regular basis because the service is just so seamless. Okay, so if we head back, we can look now at some official accounts and look at how people are using WeChat to shop online. So if I want to look up some accounts on WeChat just to see what some brands that I'm interested in doing. So let's look for Nike. Okay, so official accounts followed. So I follow Nike and Nike Run Club. So let's follow Nike. Let's have a look. Let's see what they're offering. So, of course, all of the posts that they push are in Chinese. And we've got a few options down the bottom, but what I'll do is I'll just give you an insight. The one in the middle basically is talking about the shopping aspect of Nike. So I've got a few options, so I can go to the home screen, or the second option down is new products. So let's have a look at some new products that Nike are offering. Bearing in mind that Nike have shadowed their website into their WeChat store. So essentially this WeChat store is now the same as their website, but I'm still in WeChat. Although it looks like I'm on the Nike website, I'm still in WeChat. So okay, I've seen some shoes I like, so let's look at these Nike Air Jordans, and of course obviously it's still all in Chinese, but we just click here. I can choose the size 44 and I will choose to buy these. So okay, there's none left. Oh no, let's do these Nike Zoom all out low. Okay, we can choose size 45, so let's buy these. Okay, lovely. So they're in my bag, and so are another pair of shoes that are the Jordan 3 retros. They are in there as well. Fantastic. So I've got two pairs of shoes. I think, yeah, I'm good. Right, so we'll go for the orange option, which is let's check out. So I just got to enter a few details. So I'll just pause the screen while I enter these just to make things a little bit quicker. Okay, so as we can see, my details are all in here. We'll go to the next step. So now it's just saying, how do you want to pay? So bearing in mind, we're still in the app, haven't left the app. So the option to pay here is with WeChat. So as you can see where that small tick is, that says 微信支付, which basically means pay with WeChat. So the money will move from my bank account into my WeChat account, from my WeChat account into Nike's WeChat account. So we'll go next step. Okay, so it's got all of my details there. We're ready to go. All I need to do is press pay, and then okay, so as you can see, the screen that we had before when I was sending the money to my friend has come up again, and this time it's saying Nike.com. Unfortunately, I'm not actually going to go for these two shoes. I've changed my mind, so I'm going to go back rather than putting in my PIN code. but then we'll just go back. But that should give you some rough insight on how to purchase via the Nike store. So although of course it's all in Chinese, we will be doing all of the back end if you choose to open a WeChat store with us. Another aspect of what Nike are doing is they're pushing information. So this has come through on the 21st of December. And it's just talking about some new trainers that are being released. So some Air Jordan 16s, they're very, very rare. Nike are releasing these, and they want all of their followers in China to know about these shoes. Maybe not because they necessarily want to sell them, but it's about brand promotion after all. Okay, and if we can look back, maybe we'll see some other, so Nike Lab AGC, so this is some Nike Special Edition clothing, which are not necessarily available in all the stores. And obviously you can see with the promotion they're doing here, it's really, really engaging, it's pleasing for the eye. And Chinese consumers are looking at this and thinking, oh, this is a strong brand, I'm ready to purchase. So they can then choose to, if they want to, go on the Nike store. Big thanks to everyone for watching this video. I hope that's given you some insight into how WeChat works. If you do have any more questions, please do visit our website avenue51.com or reach out to us via any of our social media channels. Thanks very much for watching and enjoy using WeChat.